Received some complaints about a video I made about a year ago. Last May, or I think it was a year ago May. So it's been quite a while. Anyway, I'm just now getting complaints about it. They said I bashing McCreary County, Kentucky in my video. So I watched my video again. They made it sound like I was cussing it out. No, no, no. Only thing I said, and I'll link that video, you global world, I'll link that video. Only thing I said about McCreary County is a very isolated place. Now, if I didn't like the place, I wouldn't buy a home. When I get paid on my YouTube videos, I'm going to buy a home down there. And sadly, it will be posted, no trespassing. And just the way I'm doing it for legal purposes. But I'm gonna buy a home. My mom and dad's down there. I'm gonna buy me a. I'm not gonna rent. I'm gonna buy a home, a house down there by my mom and dad. That way, if I want to go to Lake Cumberland, it'll be my weekend getaway. But if I didn't like it, I wouldn't buy a home down there. I'm going to. But only thing I said in the video, everybody hypes everything. You can't. Now, for the ones that complained about my video, in case you don't know this, I used to work for the McCreary County Sheriff's Department. I dispatched. I only did it for a few months. I did not get paid for it. It's volunteer. I asked to do it. In a sense, they did pay me. I had a microwave. I probably ate $30 in Danish rolls. I worked for Roger Stevens, Sheriff Roger Stevens, and I enjoyed it. But when you work with the law, you learn the county real quick. There's good and bad in every place. But McCreary County it's the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And even a friend of mine, or friend of my dad's, which I won't name, he's from down there too. My dad's from down there. And he told me on the phone about 20 years ago that basically you can get by with anything down there, and you can. It's the mountains. They got law. If you go into Whitley City, you see the law, but they don't got a beat like they do here in Ohio. We're Buckeye. Hillbilly law is a whole lot different. I'm not saying if you call a law they won't come. It just takes them longer. Now I used to work for them, so they're a little slower. They're professional when they want to be. Roger Steve, and I heard bad things about him, but I didn't see nothing bad about him. But I enjoyed working for the McCreary County Sheriff's Department. I really did. It's a different format. It ain't what you see on television, people. Erase that from Get your mind, or any media. Get your mind off that Hollywood stuff. Welcome to the real world. I used to work the real world. It's called working for the McCreary County Sheriff's. I did about 22, 23, probably about 25 years ago. I'm trying to think what year I worked for them. Let me think here. I think it was in the early 1990s. I think it was. But I dispatched 4 or 5 months. And, you learn a county. But it's a very, very isolated. Even the sheriff's department, if you're a Buckeye or whoever you are, and you go down there, even the sheriff's department will tell you, keep a gun. See, you're allowed down there to keep a gun in your holster, but it's got to be in a dashboard, and the bullets have to be in the glove box. The reason for that is of rage. They figure if you're going to shoot somebody under rage, time you load your gun, you should cool down. That's a good law. Keep your bullets in the glove compartment. That gives you time to cool down. But you're allowed to have a gun, but it's got to be in the dashboard. But even a sheriff's department will tell you, carry a gun, because there's a lot of isolation down there in McCreary County. But I'm not saying it's not a good county. I wish people would understand that. But when my sister told me on Facebook, and I watched my video again, and you can get by with a lot more. It's hillbilly country. It's beautiful mountains, but it's just a different world than it is Ohio. I'm not bashing it. If I was bashing it, I wouldn't be buying me a home down there in the future. Now, would I?